So on Monday, I just had my infamous peanut butter and banana on rice cakes. I love my peanut butter crunchy. Tons of people are probably rolling their eyes at me right now, but I love to have texture in my food. So let me know down in the comments if you guys like crunchy or smooth peanut butter. But I just ended up putting some of that on some rice crackers as well as a whole banana, which I just chopped up. And I added cinnamon, guys. If you guys don't do this, whenever you're having peanut butter and banana, you guys usually have to. It makes it taste like banana bread. Then I just added some chia seeds and I made a cup of my favorite tea in the entire world, which is rooibos. I have to have like at least 1 cup a day, otherwise my day feels very, very incomplete. I ended up having my breakfast upstairs while reading my book. I really love to take my mornings slow now that I have the time, especially at the beginning of the week, just so that I end up easing into everything instead of jumping into everything all at once. I ended up having vada, which is an Indian prayer good or offering to God. My mom made tons of it over the weekend. I later ended up making myself an iced matcha latte, which I only actually tried and started to love within the last 2 or so months. So I'm fairly new at making it myself. I used to actually get it at my nearby cafe. So if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know down below. I would love to know how to improve my recipe. But I just ended up sifting the powder to get rid of any lumps, and I added a little bit of water, enough to make it into a concentrated liquid. And I'm just whisking it again to make sure it's evenly whisked through until some foam formed at the top. And I ended up pouring it into a glass and adding some ice cubes. I like mine quite cold. It's quite refreshing that way. And I just ended up putting in coconut milk. This was actually a vegan iced matcha latte, so you guys can definitely try this out if you are a vegan or a vegetarian or lactose intolerant. But I ended up just mixing that together and it was so good. You guys can add more sugar if you want, but I like it to be quite earthy tasting. I feel like it just makes me feel more refreshed. And then a common thing which my family and I do for dinners is if we have curry from the previous days, we just make it into a toasted sandwich. And as a snack after that, I just had some nuts.